Now question number 10 will introduce you to the concept of earthing. So let me give you a basic idea of the concept of earthing. The concept of earthing would mean that any body which may have a charge or may not have a charge, any body, it may have a charge say q dash. It has certain potential. But when you connect to earth, the charge leak from it. Because the potential on earth is zero. So final potential on this should be also zero. And for that, it may leak the whole charge or it may leak a part of it. But in any case, the final potential here will be zero. That is certain. It is not certain that whole charge will leak. Whole charge may also leak and some charge may remain on it. But the idea is, what is certain is that final potential on this body will also be zero. So we first look at this question number 10 on this earthing concept, the most fundamental question on earthing concept that can be there. There is a charge small q distributed on the surface of a sphere of radius capital R. So you have a sphere of radius capital R and it has a charge q on it. It is covered by a concentric hollow shell of radius 2r. Now, if I look at the distribution of the charge, it may be, it has q and due to induction, it will have a charge minus q and the outer will have a charge plus q. If nothing else is provided to the outer. Find the charge on inner and outer surface of the hollow sphere if it is earthen. So, if you are earthing it, in this situation, if I say, what is the potential on this shell? So, earlier the potential on outer shell is what? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Due to this q by 2r, it will behave as though situated at center. Then it may have a charge minus q inside, minus q by 2r. It may have a charge plus q outside, plus q by 2r. So that doesn't make any difference. It will be as though the whole charge is situated at center. But now it is earthen. So when I do the earthing of it, some charge will leak. So this charge q is say now left to q dash. We don't know how much it is going to be. Will the whole charge will leak? Will partly it will leak? So I say let here be the charge q dash. We want to know how much will be q dash. But one thing is sure, that V outer now will be 0. And it will have net potential now 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught due to this q by 2r, due to this minus q plus minus q by 2r, due to this plus q dash by 2r. This q by 2r get cancelled. Q dash by 2r is 0. It means q dash will be 0. So the result is that there will be no charge on the outer shell. It means the whole charge on outer shell, outer surface will leak. So this is a situation where the outer charge, outer induced charge is going to leak due to earthing. Now question number 11 is another reverse question, I would say interesting question on the same concept of earthing. Here question number 11 says, there are two conducting thin spherical and concentric shells of radius small r and 3r. So inner one is having a radius r and outer one is having a radius 3r here. The outer shell carries a charge q. We have some charge on the outer shell and that has a value q. The outer shell has a charge q. The inner shell is neutral, no charge on the inner shell. So in this situation, nothing else is there. In fact, here there is earthing, but its switch is closed. This is a switch here, and here is earthing. So no earthing earlier. So at the earlier stage, if I say, what is the potential on inner shell? What is the potential on inner shell? So your answer is, the potential of the outer shell, that is V, will as it is carry in. And potential on the outer shell will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by 3r. And this is going to be the potential on the outer shell. Same potential will carry inward everywhere. And it has no charge on its own. So this is earlier. But then what happened? We earthen, we connect the switch on. So earthing takes place. Switch is made on. Now what will happen? Question is, if this switch is made on, find the charge that will flow from inner shell to earth. So maybe, because here the potential, it was existing, q by 3r. But now you have earthened it. So the net potential here has to be 0. And for that, it may have some charge, say q dash. Let's try to find how much will be the charge on the inner shell now. So we can say potential on the inner shell has to be 0 and it will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by 3r. That nothing will take place, will happen to this. This is outer shell. Its q by 3r will carry on, plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q dash by r. Maybe there is a charge q dash now. But the sum of them has to be 0 because it is earthened. So I can say q by 3r is plus q dash by r equal to 0. So we can get q dash is equal to minus q by 3. It means some charge will leak from here so that it will have a final charge here minus q by 3. So plus q by 3 will leak into the ground and it is left with a negative charge now, and that is minus q by 3. So all these questions are different. Every question is giving you a new concept, is taking you towards a better concept, but it is all logic. You can't cram these questions. Everywhere you will have to put the basic logic, and the logic is that whatever is the potential on the outer shell, same potential brings in as it is. If there is a charge on the inner shell, induced charge, it goes out. And also, for point at the surface or outside, electric field and potential will be as though charge is situated at center. And another point which you are learning is, any surface which is earthened will have a net potential 0. Yes, it may leak the whole charge or it may leak the partial charge. There will be transfer of charge to the extent that the potential on the surface becomes 0. What matters is the potential will become 0. It is not required, it is not necessary that whole charge will leak. Now, in order to strengthen your concept of earthing, I take another question, question number 12. Here, figure shows there are 3 concentric thin spherical shells A, B and C of radius small a, small b and small c. So, you have 3 concentric shells. It has a radius A, it has a radius B and another shell has a radius C. You have got three concentric shells of radius A, B and C. This is A, this is B and this is C. The shell A and C are given charges Q and minus Q respectively. So here to shell A you are giving a charge Q, and to shell C you are giving a charge minus Q. A and C are having charges Q and minus Q respectively. While surface of B is earthen, so B is here earthen. Find charge appear on the surfaces of B and C. So I would say if here I have a charge Q, then by induction I should have a minus charge Q here. On B nothing else is mentioned, but due to this Q an induced charge minus Q would go in, and on the outer surface there was supposed to be induced charge plus Q, but because it is earthen I am not sure so whether it will leak or not, so but some part will leak, so I am assuming let it be Q dash. So on the inner of it will be minus Q dash and on the outer of it will be minus Q plus Q dash. I hope you will understand the whole concept. The inner shell had a charge plus Q. Due to induction, inner of B will have a charge minus Q and outer of B might have got a charge plus Q, but due to leaking, it may have a charge left, say Q dash, it may have zero value also. And then plus Q dash, and then it will go as here induced charge minus Q dash and here minus Q plus Q dash. So in this situation, one thing is clear, that is net potential on B is 0. So interesting part is, I want to get how much is Q dash. So one thing is there, net potential on B is 0 because it is earthen. Now let's find the net potential on B. First, who will provide potential on B is A. A will behave, this positive charge will behave as though situated at center, will provide a potential at B. And it is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by B. For B, this charge will behave as though situated at center, so it will provide a potential 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught small q by B. And again, B has a charge minus Q also, so it will have a potential minus Q by B. Again, B has a charge plus Q dash also, so it will have a potential plus Q dash by B. But at the same time, this is interesting to see that this minus Q dash, which is at the outer shell, will have a potential minus Q dash by C of its own, and that potential minus Q dash by C will also come in. So minus Q dash by C. And similarly, the outer shell, which has a charge Q dash minus Q by C, it will have a potential, and that potential will also come here. So it will be plus Q dash minus Q by C. I hope you could understand all that. At B, I was looking for the net potential. And because it is earthen, so one thing is sure, that B has got zero potential. But there are so many reasons for the potential at B. This Q is providing its own potential at B. Q will act as a situated at center plus Q by B. This minus Q will provide minus Q by B. This plus Q dash will provide plus Q dash by B. This minus Q dash by C is here, so it will come as it is in. Q dash minus Q by C is here, it will come here as it is. So I am getting here 0 is equal to, this gets cancelled, Q dash by B minus Q dash by C plus Q dash by C minus Q by C. So Q dash by B is Q by C. So Q dash is QB by C. This is the final result. If somebody asks what is the leak, so amount of leak will be Q minus Q dash. That we can say Q minus Q dash, and thus it will be Q into 1 minus B by C, like that. That will be the leak.